Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing the Jumper T8SG Plus V3 Carbon Special Edition Hall Gimbal Multi-Protocol blah 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 blah. This radio is based off of this radio is a multi-protocol radio, and this is the mode 2 variant, which is left hand throttle. And here is the box it comes with. Just says jumper, 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 jumper all the way around. So let's open it. Let's open the box. Okay, I believe this is the top. Right. Oh, it's upside down. This is what comes in the box, and this is the adapter for the 18650 batteries. Luckily, I have 18650 batteries. I actually bought these. I actually bought a torchlight that happens to come with 18650 batteries, just so that I can test out the 18650 batteries, and I've never experienced 18650 batteries before. In comparison, this is an Energizer AA battery. Actually, no. This is the 18650 battery, and this is the Energizer AA battery. Pretty cool. Well, I already took the transmitter out of the box, so here is what we have. These are a whole load of stickers. Let me lower my ISO real quick. Oh, that looks nice. That looks even better. Cool. And oh, these are just, all of these are a bunch of jumper stickers. I will not be using any of them. And here it is. The Jumper T8SG. Whoa, this is pretty light. It is kind of small, but small is relative. Let's check it compared to my orange T6, and my T6 is quite a bit bigger, but yeah. And my T6 is also heavier. Somehow the heavier radio feels more quality, and this light radio feels eh. Alright, so we have our mode 2, so this is our throttle. We have our rudder trim, throttle trim, elevator trim, aileron trim, and we have switches. Oh, this is 3-position switch, 3-position switch, 3-position switch here, 3-position switch here. Oh, all of these switches are 3-position. Nope, this one is a 2-position. This one's also a 2-position, and we have a wheel to the side over here. And we have this to navigate our buttons. So let's put this aside. One of the main reasons why I bought this radio, I bought another radio, is so that I can use this, but also, see this? This is a USB cable, and I can connect my transmitter to my computer and fly RC flight sim. So maybe Drone Racing Live. That's the one that I have on my computer right now, but if I were to get Aerofly, RC7, or any other RC flight sim, I could probably use it. Now this USB cable, this is the very old standard of USB. Like this is mid 2000s USB. This is before the micro USB cable. The only electronics you would find with this type of cable right now is my camera. This camera here, the SL2, uses this cable. I'm happy they provided the cable, but this cable looks like it's a meter long and it would give me a bad time. Luckily, since I use a Canon camera, I have a longer cable, but I don't think I would need it because I have this. Now since this Jumper T8SG Plus is a multi-protocol transmitter, maybe I can use this DSMX simulator dongle from Orange. Alright, and here is a DIY sound chamber. I am not sure how to work this DIY sound chamber, so I'll just put it back up. The transmitter did come with some more stuff in the box. I have a jumper cable, haha, jumper cable, jumper neck strap, jumper branded neck strap, and we have instructions here. And check it out. Jumper is orange in this diagram, but it's not orange there. Okay, so how about we stop our yapping and power on the transmitter. So here, if the camera could focus on that, this looks like a balance lead. Actually, it is a balance lead. Also, if my camera could focus, it is a balance lead, but it's a balance lead for a 2-cell LiPo. This is a 3-cell that I use to power my Orange T6, and I don't think I can use it because the thing is too big. Well, this is a 3-cell LiPo and this is a 2-cell. Also, to power my T6, I did not use the balance cable. I actually used this cable here. So that was a bust. I could have sworn, I was so sure that I could have used this Turnigy 1000 milliamp hour battery to power my jumper, but it was a smart move for me to buy the 18650 batteries. Alright, 18650 batteries are all loaded up. Let's plug them in. Let's install them into the jumper. Alright, pull down back here and we open the door, and don't know if you guys can see this. This is a USB slot, not a USB, SD card slot. I'm guessing this is to update the firmware on the radio. Alright, let me show you something. So I have focus. I have the 18650 battery holder connected, and you see this? It is kind of keyed. If you would focus, please. Yep. So be patient. Then you slide it in. Okay, that was painful. And it's close. Now to boot it up. Okay, let me show you the menus inside of the Jumper T8SG Plus. Alright, as you see, I have a model named Sim. This is the simulator dongle that I bound already. I'm not sure what's the past tense of bind, but I did it already. So let's hit it. This is the enter key, and this is the back key. Model menu. In model setup, in model menu, you have model setup. Let's go into model setup. In model setup, you can load a file. Now, when you initially do this, you would have Flying Win, X40 something, and a whole bunch of other strange names, or at least this model did. So what I did, I hit reset to reset everything. But when you have this file, you can copy to, and you have template. After you have chosen a new model, you can go across to template and choose a template for how you want the radio to interact with the model. So you have the options of simple 4-channel, 4-channel with dual rates, 6-channel airplane, 6-channel helicopter, helicopter with standard GUI, and those are the options you have. So what I did for my helicopter, I chose the option for 6-channel helicopter. If I were to bind an airplane, a 4-channel airplane, I would go to simple 4-channel or 4-channel with dual rates. This really helps the radio identify what the model is and how the model should react. These templates are especially helpful, particularly the 6-channel helicopter when it comes to flying collective pitch helicopters. I tried to bind my jumper with my micro RC helicopter, and this stick just gave me throttle. It wasn't until I chose the 6-channel helicopter template that I got throttle and collective pitch mixing available. When we go down, you can name your model. The icon you can choose. This is the default icon. You can choose a helicopter, a multi-rotor, or an aircraft. Sorry, I keep tilting the radio back. What you notice is that helicopter, multi, and plane have a .bmp file. This indicates to me that you can probably make a custom icon for an aircraft or an aircraft type. Let's go back into model setup, go down to model type, and you can choose plane or heli. In the heli option, if you press enter again, you can get swash type. You can press enter, or you can go right and left to change what type of swash plate your helicopter has. And you can also invert helicopter commands. You can also invert heli axes, including the collective. Scroll down again, transmitter power, ppm in. I'm not sure what this is, but this is probably has to do with helicopters. DSMX bind. This is how you bind your transmitter to any protocol. What you can do is hit the left or right buttons to choose what type of protocol your aircraft or helicopter flies with. Once you choose a protocol, enter, and then you click down and bind it. It is as simple as that. And then you remove your bind plug, and it's really stupid simple. I'm going to insert a clip of myself binding this transmitter to my micro RC helicopter. SFHSS. Okay, this is the right setting you need to bind it to. I'm going to go over to re-init, which probably means reinitialize. Nothing happened. Ah! Okay, we have a blue light on now. Alright, that worked like a charm. Let's go through the options here. Throttle, aileron, elevator, rudder, 5-channel, 6-channel, 7-channel. You can choose what you want these channels to be, which switch you want to be activated when it comes to these channels. Back in the model menu, you can have it set timers. You can do telemetry, trim, data logs, and you can also do a main page config. This shows you this. You can customize what options appear when you first click the enter button. And voice configuration. I'm not sure what voice configuration is. Transmitter menu. This gives you information about the transmitter. Channel monitor. You can see what switch does what. Stick inputs. You can check that with your channel monitor. Telemetry monitor. No, I don't know what that is. Well, I know what it is, but I can't manipulate it. USB. This is to allow you to turn on your simulator. But if you have a wireless dongle, you can just bind it to the wireless dongle and don't even worry about the simulator. And here we have about deviation. Now in the model menu, the mixer option would appear different if you are flying a helicopter. So let's go into model setup, load the K110. The K110 is a helicopter. So let's go into mixers, and here we are. So when I first loaded the 6-channel helicopter preset, I came into mixer and the aileron and the elevators were confused. So make sure your ailerons are set to cyclic 1, elevators set to cyclic 2. And then you can scroll down to cyclic CO. This is your pitch and throttle mixing. You click enter, and then you have the different options for throttle and pitch. Your x-axis is your throttle and your y-axis is pitch. And on a collective pitch helicopter, anything below the x-axis is negative pitch. This is my throttle pitch setup, but you have other presets, some of them more useful than others, and some you just should not use. If you are flying a helicopter and you want to make a custom preset, I would recommend that you go over to 3-point or 5-point and press enter, and then you can make a custom value for the different points. Go back there. This is the preset I will be using for the jumper. Now let me rebind my simulator dongle to show you how easy it is to bind the Jumper TSG to any receiver. Alright, here is my simulator dongle. Let me remove it to show you. This is the... Oops, I was holding it upside down. This is the orange USB wireless dongle for simulator use. This is a DSMX dongle, so I will have to use the DSMX protocol to bind to this simulator dongle. So to bind this simulator dongle, you would have to press and hold this button at the side here and insert it into your PC. This rapidly blinking light indicates that the simulator dongle is in bind mode. So let me turn on my jumper. Okay, I already have this set up, but this is in bind mode. So basically, nothing will work here at the moment, so I have to rebind it. Model menu, model setup, we already have it loaded. Sim icon, multi. For model type, I'm going to change it to multi-rotor since I mainly use this simulator for Drone Racing League. Scroll down, DSMX. If you don't see this option, you hit the left or right keys until you find DSMX. Scroll down and you hit bind. After I hit this button to bind, the simulator dongle will stop blinking and the jumper will be bound to the simulator dongle. So let me adjust my camera angle and show you that. Okay, and bind. Okay, and we have a solid light now, which means that the simulator dongle is bound to the Jumper T8SG Plus. To prove that it works, let's go fly in Drone Racing League. Okay, we are in Drone Racing League. And here you see the controls are working, but I am no good at this game. I don't think I have an hour in the sim as yet, but I am no good. This is just to demonstrate that the jumper has been successfully bound and I can wirelessly fly with the jumper. Ooh, I just realized that talking over, I can't edit my talking and my stutters and pauses when I'm recording live footage, so this is going to be a bit awkward, but it is what it is. Alright, and that is a little demo to prove that the jumper bound it wirelessly to the simulator dongle and it works in games. Pretty cool. All in all, I really like the jumper. The multi-protocol characteristics of the transmitter gives me options to bind to almost anything. I can bind to cheap orange DSM2 receivers. I can bind to FHSS. I can bind to DSM2, DSMX. I can bind to almost anything. Let me know what you guys think about this transmitter. Do you have one? Are you getting one? Do you have any questions? Leave them in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Bye.